See you guys.
Oh, you remembered. Do I have fucking AP boost?
No.
Damn it! Why don't I have an AP boost?
You're a basic ass bitch.
Oh.
So anyways, back to the story from the last episode.
So yeah, let's see. Where was I?
He liked telling stories.
I like telling stories. So one day, we get this incredible story about how they got hollow point bullets in OIF 1, I believe. Operation Iraqi Freedom 1, for those of you who aren't familiar. For a fucking carton of milk.
What?
They traded a carton of milk for hollow point bullets.
That's fucking rad.
That's amazing. And apparently it was this like crazy, like
How do you get those that are behind the fucking... Oh, you have to use magic for that.
you can also beat them up, but magic's easier.
Dude, I sat there and beat the fuck out of that thing for like 5 minutes and it wouldn't do shit.
Oh, well then I guess you do have to use magic. But so he starts telling us a story about
I think you can finish duality.
about the fucking OIF 1 and how they got hollow point bullets from a crazy fucking like NCO.
Huh.
And that led into another story from OIF 1 where this girl, they were in a convoy, and in convoys you can't go faster than the vehicle in front of you because you have positions that for those of you at home, you have positions that you have to be in, and you have zones that you are watching, pretty much. So, you can't go faster. Huh?
You missed the chest up there.
Did I?
Yes. Left. Left again. Oh, no you didn't. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Did you get the little puzzle piece that was on? Okay, you did.
Yeah.
My B dog.
Backseat gamers.
Fuck off! I thought you missed something, you little cunt.
Yeah.
Hey, you give me shit for it.
No, I give you shit for telling me the tutorial as I'm playing the tutorial. You're sitting there explaining to me what I can read on the screen. That's what I give you shit over.
Well, I also had to tell you to hit a button.
Yeah, you didn't. I just didn't process the command fast enough. You didn't have to tell me shit.
We were sitting there for like 10 minutes. I exaggerate, but...
Yeah, you do. Like, gross over-exaggeration.
Well, that's the point of exaggerating. When you do it grossly. But anyway, so they're in a convoy and he's pulling security, and this female is like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And the crazy NCO is like, you can hold it. And they're pretty far away from camp, right? So a couple minutes pass by, and they're still just barely. They're close enough to where she can hold it.
Okay.
And she's like, no, but I really have to go. I can't wait. And the crazy NCO goes, here, takes a MRE box and sets it in the middle of the fucking truck that they're in the back of.
Yeah.
Which is visible by everyone, and says, go in that. And you know how MREs do your intestines. They tear the fuck out of them. And give you really runny poo. But,
that's why they give you the cheese.
Yeah. And so, She drops trowel in front of everybody, and the the driver in back is like, "What the fuck?" And Drill Sergeant Morris is just like, no, don't ask. So she's pooping in this box in the back of a truck, went on convoy to the base, and she finally finishes, and he's like, throw it over the side. And Sergeant Morris goes, make sure you get it higher than the fucking tailgate.
Oh god.
So you know, nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
She goes to throw it, and she misses over the tailgate. It falls into the road and gets hit by the next truck, so there's shit flying everywhere.
Oh, that's incredible.
And he calls it the shit twister story.
And here on Small Town Gamers.
It's so like some of the stories he told was just fucking hilarious. And that was the one that sticks out in my mind the most.
I wonder why.
Because it's a drill sergeant telling a funny fucking story. You don't expect it.
Actually, yeah. I would think you would expect that from Real Sergeant. Well, funny. You expect funny shit from them.
Yeah. You expect situational funny. Not like stories that they sit down and talk to you about.
But once you get towards the end of basic, they're pretty fucking relaxed.
Well, yeah, I mean
they're still fucking drill sergeants, but...
Oh, yeah. AIT, we had just gotten into the class where it's not done by drill sergeants anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But they're still, like, drill sergeant-esque. So they still have that mindset of, like, you're a fucking private and you got no, you know, freedoms and stuff like that.
Right.
So the funny thing was, they had that mentality, but they weren't that way. So a lot of them were really relaxed, but there were some that were just dicks. And I had one that was just a true ass.
Yeah.
And he, you know, we weren't supposed to have morning formation on Sunday. This guy fucking got us all up for morning formation on a Sunday after I had drank like fucking tons of alcohol.
Yeah.
We went through like 3 pitchers and I drank 90% of those. And that was the first day I ever had like whiskey too. So I was trying to keep my balance through the fucking like hallways, and it took me like 5 minutes to flop into bed.
Oh, I bet.
Because I had the top bunk.
Yeah. Oh.
And I was rocking the entire time. And this was the same guy who had made us like toe the line at the night before as well. And so I fell into bed because I was trying to check in early.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let me. So I had to go back down the stairs and somehow fucking, you know, get there and go back up the stairs. And by the end of the entire thing, I was barely able to get up. Alright, there we go. Ouch. But so that was a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
But he was also one of our instructors for one of the classes that we were taking.
Yeah.
And I was reading a book during our break. Like, I wasn't reading the book during the class. I was reading on our break.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker came out and was like, you think you could read the Grapes of Wrath during the class? I was like, no, Sergeant, I wasn't reading the Grapes of Wrath, nor was I reading during the class. I ended up being PG, like, for an hour during that.
Oh?
Yeah, I didn't like it. So I fucked up intentionally.
Kelly Walker was PG in
Kelly Walker's funny as hell.
Yeah, he's a good guy though.
And that's why I'm not telling the story on this. I respect him, and I don't want like people who don't know him. So
I was in UKER and he was there. He was there.
and you said the thing.
I remember you calling him Super Medic.
Yeah.
So I asked the nurses to go get Super Medic. They were like, "Who are you talking about?" I was like, "Kelly Walker." Kelly Walker comes back and sees me and he goes, "How do you even know that?" he's like, "What, did you come to Africa with us?" I was like, "No, dude." He's like, "How do you know?" I was like, "Word travels." I never told him.
Well,
No, I think eventually he figured out.
He put two and two.
Yeah,
together
he figured out
because-
you and I knew each other. It was before, like, we had, I think, it was before he had made the connection that you and I were friends.
Yeah. I'm making
But it
sure
was-
there's no more.
It was fun just to watch him have this, like, pure, because he clearly expected somebody,
That he
like
knew.
one of you guys. He didn't expect somebody all the way from basic training to have learned of this term and to come back and haunted him with it.
Yeah.
He
Kelly-
thought it was hilarious, though. He's like, "Where did," like, he was just laughing. He's like, "Dude, where did, like, how?" I was like, "I don't know."
I have my ways.
Because at that point, I was fucking gone on morphine.
Yeah.
I think it was a mix of morphine and Dilaudid, and I was just fucking, like, I was just gone enough for it to be goofy to me to, like, commit to not telling him
Yeah.
instead of just being like, "Oh, yeah, no frosting."
I still love that story. It's a beautiful story.
Yeah, it was that same day he came out because he said, I guess he like heard or saw my name, like heard Holland. He's like, "I think I know Holland." He comes out and he goes, "Patrick Holland," and I look. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm fucking miserable, and here's Kelly Walker with this big goofy fucking smile on his face. I'm like, "Dude, are you serious?" No, like I can't
deal
do
with
the
this.
smiles right now. Like
Can't
I'm
deal with this.
in a lot of pain. But he was, I mean, it was really cool to see him though.
Yeah, he's always a pleasant surprise
Yeah.
whenever you see him.
Time.